Should you trust your life to some carabiners that are knockoff brands on Amazon? Watch us finally test what you've been requesting on this episode of How Not to Highline. Hi, I'm Ryan Jinks, and this is
Bobby.
And we got some carabiners off Amazon. We have some rated, not rated, and used to be rated carabiners. And so we are going to test all sorts of things here. We're going to have 12 in all. And you guys have been requesting this for a while, and I have been wanting to do this. So let's dive into which are which. First, let's start with the goodie. This is Xinda. Inda if the X is silent, or Shinda if the English alphabet is useless for this brand. This is not rated, or at least with the UIAA rating, which is what I'm basing this episode off of, mostly because I don't know much about ratings. All I know is I really like seeing that somebody else trusts it besides the brand selling it to me. Now, they do have on the Amazon page a photo of a brake test, a single brake test that was inspected by Kim. And I trust Kim, so that should go well. But let's just call this an independent test and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like it broke the nose first, and then the spine broke. Pretty typical. It does look pretty cool when these things break. And we got 29.95. And the MBS on these is 25. That's actually pretty cool. 6,400 pounds of force. And this is aircraft 7075 aluminum. So it's a higher grade aluminum. 6061, I believe, is the lower grade that you don't want to make gear like this out of. So as long as the company's using the right aluminum, in theory, it should be super safe enough. Whoa! It just wanted to be with its brother. Oh, it is the whole thing. Okay.
Except the nose.
We're going to be finding these noses all over the garage. 30.25. Pretty cool. Cool. All right. So getting very consistent results. I'm impressed. And cool. All right. Well, let's see what the rated ones do. So our next test is Favofit. You know what I appreciate about Favofit? It's the fact I can pronounce that name. This is an auto-locking carabiner that is UIAA rated. All the links for all these carabiners will be in the description below. If you are going to buy them, which I don't know if, that's up to you. We'll debate if we should promote that or not. But if you are going to buy them, it does help the channel out if you click the link when you do so. So now let's find out if Alex Honnold does not wear Favofit on his shirt, whether or not you should use it. There's a piece over here as well. Oh, God.
And there's still more pieces.
Oh, while Bobby's finding this, let's see what we got. 29.30. Which is above MBS. MBS on these. Oh, this smells funny. It smells like gunpowder. 25 kilonewtons. And there's our twist gate. Wow. Okay, there's all those components when they stay intact. Super interesting. Yep, it breaks the nose. Yep, breaks the nose right there. 28.65 kilonewtons, or 6,100 pounds. And here's another part we just found. This stuff's everywhere. So the question is, should you buy knockoff brands? I keep nicknaming these Chinese carabiners, but all carabiners are made in China. It's just whether or not you trust the brand that's manufacturing them. So it does cost quite a bit of money to certify gear, to be official, and to advertise your brand so you are a reputable company. Do you want to support that, or do you want to try to save a couple dollars and undercut somebody who went through a lot of work, or a team of people that went through a lot of work in order to build their brand? I personally think you should buy name brands like Black Diamond, Metolius, Camp, things like that. But I can see why it's tempting to buy carabiners that cost, they're not even significantly less, but they are less, especially if you're going to be buying a lot. However, especially in the slackline world, as things start to pop up more and more by no-name brands, I definitely think we should support the ones who are innovating because they continue to innovate. Some of the carabiners we have that are coming up are knockoffs of Black Diamond gear. Now, you can only make a carabiner in so many ways, but they're not also innovating. They're just copying, and they are producing decent enough products according to these tests here. So the next carabiner we're going to test is Ayamaya, and it is certified by a certification body I don't recognize. If you understand the difference between UIAA, CE, in this case, EN, and all these certification bodies, and can put it into 4 sentences or less and make it for my intelligence level, then I will take that comment and put it in the description above so everyone understands and can pursue how ratings work. I tried researching this for all of 3 minutes before we made this video. So boring. So, and I'm a guy who likes breaking stuff. So basically, if you're smart, please help us out. I was requested to break these, and so I am. I'm doing my part. Whoa, the nose is completely sheared off. That's crazy. And then it hit my garage door. We got, the nose is still in there. That's awesome. I don't think I've seen that yet. And we got, whoa, 38.9 kilonewtons. And these things are rated for 30 kilonewtons. So, oh, that's pretty good. So, I don't know, certification or not, if they're making it out of the right material, then I think the shape really helps. You can see how that bend in there puts the rope in line with the spine to put most of the force on this side, because that's where all the strength of your carabiner is. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on these. I definitely would rather not steal $10,000 worth of business from Black Diamond so I can make $30 in Amazon affiliate links. I really don't know or feel settled about promoting off brands that are basically knockoffs. These big wall carabiners we're going to do next, these are Black Diamond positrons. I love these carabiners from Black Diamond. I do, and they went through all the engineering to make that, and some asshole copied them. And
it's a really reasonable price to begin with.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. And like now they made it just slightly more reasonable, and climbers are, you know, cheaper than, well, they're not as cheap as slackliners. Sorry guys. But yeah, I definitely promote supporting businesses that are going to move our sport forward instead of just knocking off every innovation that ever comes out. Hey, we found it. And, well, we found part of it. So anyways, it broke. Sick! That's like what a steel carabiner breaks at. 40.25 kilonewtons. Here's a fun fact that I've learned about breaking over 900 brake tests here and over 300 in bolt busters. Aluminum goes snap and flies across the room. Steel bends a lot before it breaks. And that's one of the key differences. So like when you cyclic load this, if you pull it especially above like, I think 15-20% of its MBS, over and over, like 10,000 cycles, which is not likely in climbing. But if you have a windy slackline and you used a carabiner on a windy slackline that was seen for us, you're getting a lot of cyclic loading. And so this is what happens, is it creates, I think, microfractures in there, and it breaks it instantly. It doesn't bend and deform. And that's really cool about steel, is especially the bolts, you know if things are gonna fail before they do. But aluminum is quite a surprise. $37.35, and I have no idea where it is. The Big Wall Traverse is actually a fun one because this used to be certified. We found on the UIAA rating that it has expired, and it says, I believe on Amazon, that it still is certified, which is very interesting. It just shows you the quality of the brand you're working with. So the one UIAA rated carabiner that we first did and this UIAA expired certification will be in the description below, just so you can see how that works. You can hit a search button on the UIAA website to see if something is actually rated. But this was expired, and it's a little scandalous to be saying that on your product page. 5-star review? So here's one part, and it looks like that. Oh, that looks really, really cool. I love how aluminum looks when it breaks. And there's the nose, or what used to be the nose, and it broke at 26.65 kilonewtons, and it's rated for 25. So they weren't lying. Oh, wow. It stayed put. It's kind of sad breaking like perfectly good carabiners. Pretty consistent, 26.65 kilonewtons or 5,650 pounds of force. $26.95. Well, that's probably the most consistent carabiner we've had. So, yeah, I'm okay with like the results of these. So Bobby and I are thinking about making a epoxy coffee table full of our brake test samples. Put in the comments below what you want to see tested. You did request that we tested Amazon carabiners, and eventually we did get to it.